We might not realize that, but our thoughts and behavior can be easily manipulated, even by the weather. It's possible to change our behavior, and those just by the changing the temperature of the room. Studies have shown that when people are asked to judge criminals' behavior, the people in the hot room describe the criminal as the hot-tempered and spontaneous, while the people who was in the cold room believe that the exact same criminal is cold, bolded, and calculative. Imagine if you are the criminal standing in front of the judge, your future might depend on the temperature of the room. But that's not the only way to manipulate us. Companies or politicians were trying to discover new ways to manipulate people since the beginning of our existence, and we have discussed some of them here on this channel. But here on this video, let's take a look at some of the more direct methods of manipulations. If you have ever been in the hypermarkets such as Walmart, you probably realized that it doesn't have windows, and that's not by accident, because they don't want you to even a clue of what period of the day it is, so that you spend more time in the store. When you are outside, you notice that it's already late, time to go home, but inside the mail you don't even think about that. Yes, if of course you can put up your phone and check out the time, but what if your phone's run out of your battery? Try looking around and find a clock. You won't. They even purposefully set the time incorrectly on the God gates that are on the display in the case if you check them out. Everything is designed in such a way that you forget about the time. But they didn't stop there. They have analyzed your height and carefully placed the most expensive items at your eyes levels so that you came across them first. If you take a look at the lower levels, prices are a bit cheaper, and the room are places that the most affordable items, because most people won't even look at them except the kids, because that's their eye level. That's why toys or sweets that are targeted on the kids are usually placed right there on the bottom. Even the price tags are carefully chosen to play around with your mind. When I always kind. I was wondering why on earth do all prices end with 99. I mean, why would you make it 9.99 if you could make it $10? That single cent won't make any difference, but in turns out that they carefully stupid out brains and realized that we won't pay much attention on the last digitals as much as on the first digits. That's why you might consider buying the new iPhone, because it's under $1,000, $999. As simple as it might appear, it works. That's why it's used everywhere. Another simple and yet very effective method is empty trollery. Have you ever questioned why trolleys are so big that most people can't even find half of them? Ideally, it would be great if there would be different sizes, but unfortunately, hypermarkets know that when you look at the empty trolley, it echoes your feeling of emptiness and pushes you to buy even more, especially when you look around and realize that everyone has a full trolley while your only has a milk and bread. Speaking of milk and bread, which are essential products that everyone buys, they are carefully placed at every corner of the store. Milk is one corner, eggs on the another, while bread on the completely opposite sides. And that's not by accident. They want you to walk around the store and buy all that fantastic things they have. And the worst part of it is that frequency change the locations of the eggs, for example. They know that you are coming for them, so why not to take short tour around the store to find them. You might like some of the other things they have here, especially when they are studying your behavior. You probably think that the video cameras in the stores exist to prevent theft. That's true, but they are also used to analyze customers' behavior. They want to know how much time you spend with each product to understand your behavior and come up with a more effective strategy. That's why with Amazon Go, it will be way easier to understand your behavior and predict it. I couldn't let this video end without this. Black Fridays usually end with fights because prices are low while goods are limited. It's just another marketing strategy. They happened throughout the year when the new collections arrives. You gotta get rid of the old ones. And what could be a better way than the little people fighting for whatever is left? All of the tricks individually might appear too ineffective and straightforward, but all of them are used to the same time. They can be significant influence on your behavior. So be careful when you go shopping next time. And that's it all for today. Make sure you hit that like button if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe for more similar videos. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.